School will be no more, closed for the remainder of the year. Remember, there was only 2 more days left in the school year for these young elementary school students. Joining us now from the scene down in Uvalde, Texas, with the latest on this shooting investigation, Fox 26 Houston reporter Matthew Seedorf. Matthew, thanks for being with us. We know you just got there on the scene. What does it look like, and who have you spoken to since you got there?
Well, Andrew, you can definitely get the sense of the community just within minutes. You can tell how heartbroken they are. You can still see.
I'm convinced on the fact that most kids should be homeschooled, and that's crazy of a fact that I'm even saying that. Like, it's coming to a place where being in public schooling is so it's hit or miss, because you might be in a good public school, or you might be in a public school where you can be susceptible to actions like this, because this is not the first school that an action like this has ever happened. You know, it's not the first time, nor will it be the last. And I can't even be surprised, the simple fact that this happened in Texas, and that's an area in the U.S. where the gun laws are so like unrestricted. It's stuff like this is plausible to happen. This is not something that I could see out of the norm. You know, like locations like Texas, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Places where gun laws ain't that strict. Stuff like this you can see happening, and it's crazy that we even get into the point where it's kind of normalized. Like, a school shooting is nothing new. You know, it's not a rare occurrence. So it's getting to the point where you hear a school shooting happen every other week. You're like, okay, that's not my son Jimmy, that's not my daughter Tammy, so we're good. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to that point where it's really getting that deep, and that's crazy.
Law enforcement here tonight, just combing through everything and still investigating, making sure the school scene is still closed off. But just unspeakable evil. 19 kids killed, 2 adults. And it seems like that death toll just continues to grow by the hour. And many families tonight still holding out hope, waiting for answers, hoping their kids are okay. Students and teachers in Uvalde, Texas, reuniting with loved ones after one of the deadliest school shootings in U.S. history.
It's been hours of devastation, just waiting, and there's no answers.
Parents hoping and praying their missing children are alive. A gunman going classroom to classroom at Robb Elementary, shooting and killing at least 20 people. Most of the victims young, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade kids.
The crime scene is still...
To be honest though, like this is a thing that I always been thinking about. Why don't they let teachers carry? Like, why don't they let teachers be able to have a concealed carry and then also carry their guns, like their weapons, with them? I've been having that consideration, that thought, for a while now, because I'm like, yo, for stuff like this to happen, if you had a gun, I'm pretty sure you'll mitigate the situation real quickly. Like, let's say you come into a room and then you prepared, like, as soon as you hear the first gunshot, you're probably gonna have other teachers coming over to see what's going on, and they also have a weapon with them as well. So it's more like, it's gonna be like, bro, you're playing with fire. As soon as you ring off the alarm, it's wraps for you. You're gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like teachers should be able to do that. If not, they should have a security guard, like on all entrance and all exits. You know, like, if you're not gonna let teachers carry, because they need to protect themselves at the end of the day. This shouldn't be happening. I'm gonna keep saying that. You should, if you wanted to shoot people, like, go to the military, go to the army, and then serve your country and kill the opposing enemy like that. Why you gotta kill innocent people that can't fight back? What does that say to you as a man? You know what I'm saying? You 18 now, so you're a grown ass man. What does that tell yourself? You gotta go to elementary school. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro.
Being worked on, and again, we'll notify the parents and the families as soon as we have some news for them.
Police now identifying the gunman as this 18-year-old Uvalde resident. Investigators believe he killed his grandmother late Tuesday morning before crashing a car outside the school. Then he somehow got inside the building with an evil mission, wearing body armor.
It's believed that he abandoned his vehicle and entered into the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde with a handgun, and he may have also had a rifle.
Authorities shooting and killing the lone gunman.
Investigation is not complete. This is a tragic time in our district, and we greatly appreciate your patience and understanding.
Did they kill him or not? I don't know if they killed the gunman.
Authorities are just trying to figure out what everyone is wondering. Why did this happen here today in Uvalde, Texas?
Matthew, I'm being joined by Daytona Everett in the newsroom. My question, though, set the scene for us at this hour. What are you looking at behind you? Are you near the reunification center? Can you kind of see some of these families who are still waiting for answers?
Yeah, so that center is only about a mile or so, maybe even less from where we are right now. We're actually at the elementary school. It's still roped off tonight. You can see law enforcement behind me, occasionally walking through the camera footage probably, just making sure that the scene is secure and just trying to find out any new details or any new clues as to what happened. Again, we're about a mile from the Unification Center, and there are still families there tonight waiting for answers as to what happened to their loved ones. Just devastating.
Yeah, Matthew, a lot of families with a lot of questions. We're seeing many of these photos being released of students that have not yet been reunified with their families here. We also have a lot of questions, as do a lot of media members. I would assume they're with being on the scene and with law enforcement.
And I'm gonna say this, like, look, this is not crazy news. It's just not. It's not crazy news. I'm not even gonna let y'all say this is crazy news. This is unfortunate news, but it's not crazy, for the simple fact that we seen this happen again and again. You can't call this crazy news. This is just unfortunate, and it's unfortunate to the fact where gun laws. I do love my gun laws because I do love my pistol, my rifle. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'm responsible. I'm not going out killing people. I have my guns to have fun. I go in the range, or I go in the backyard, or I go somewhere in, like, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy, he got a big ass ranch, and we can go shoot in the ranch. You know what I'm saying? Locations like that where it's isolated. I'm not gonna go out in the street, point my gun at people and wait for them to drive their car past and shoot at their cars. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go to an elementary school and shoot up an elementary school. I'm not doing that. There's just no reason to. I don't get no fulfillment, no enjoyment in doing that. Unless I have a vendetta where, like, yo, you killed my moms, you killed my people. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Then I would justify you hunting down the man and doing what you gotta do. I'm not saying I recommend it, but it's justifiable. This man had no righteous intent. He literally went to an elementary school to enact in his, I feel like he just had an itch. He just wanted to scratch, and he just wanted to see, yo, I want to see if I can get away with this. I wanted to see if what would happen if I go there and kill these people, these children. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't see any reason why a person like this would do that. There's literally no fulfillment in it. Is he shooting? As he walks toward a building at Robb Elementary School. "18-year-old Salvador Ramos killed 19 children and 2 teachers." Bro, look at this man's face. He look dehydrated, bro. This doesn't look like a mentally sane individual. I'm not even gonna lie. In the small town of I don't even know how to pronounce that. See, guys, take your children and homeschool your children. That's just my opinion. Me, I feel like I'll do that. I don't think I feel safe and comfortable having my children being out here, and that's just me, you know. We call it how it is.